Hey everyone, welcome to another Unity dry run. Today I guess we're going to do The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition for the Xbox 360. Came out today, I guess, as we're recording this, and but I think it's been out since May something of last year for the PC. But yeah, so today we've got me, Riccio, and
Dan here again.
Yes. So let's go into a cutscene. But so we already played a little bit of it to get the tutorials out of the way. I've played this game fully through on PC, not the Enhanced Edition though. And
I've played 2 hours of The Witcher 1. Didn't really like it.
So.
And now I'm playing this.
So we're gonna kind of see what it's like, or get a point of view from someone who doesn't really know too much about The Witcher, and I guess at the end we'll kind of know if you feel incredibly lost. Sorry. And or if you can kind of
from the like 2 conversations that have already gone on in this game, I'm like, what's okay?
So these are people. Oh, I know of that. Or what is this stuff? What is happening?
There is a fantastic new intro.
Yes, there's actually a really good. I think it's like a 3-minute awesome video of stuff. I guess I don't know if I want to say spoilers. It is the intro cutscene, but it looks cool. Check it out.
I guess you don't know who any of those people are.
No, not yet.
You know that it's a dude killing the king.
Yeah, having played the game, I recognize some of the characters.
All right, so we're here in the camp. I've already kind of talked to a couple people around here.
Yeah, so this is roughly like 5 minutes into the actual game if you don't count the tutorial. There's just been some talking, and yeah, so we're just at the starting camp where you're kind of being introduced to the story.
Yeah, one thing I have noticed when I played this game, and I pointed it out to you earlier, is the camera will auto-center by default, which I find kind of annoying because it's a third-person game.
Yeah, that is a bit of a...
But you can turn it off, so that's not so bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how the visuals compare.
So far, I just loaded up, actually, I downloaded the Enhanced Edition because it is, like, you can get that one for the PC right now for free, like, you get that update. It looks the same. I guess maybe there's a bit less anti-aliasing, like the edges are a bit jaggedy, but it's like that's
like on his hair. And
that's it really. Maybe some of the textures, but the lighting is still awesome. The faces are still great. The sound is still awesome. Like there's really nothing different. You're not getting a shittier version. Except for actually no, there was a few things that we noticed different. Whenever you meditate,
I think I can go.
Yeah, go into. So on Xbox, this is just a menu, and nothing really pops up when you drink. On the PC, it like stays in game, and he's kneeling, and time goes by, or he drinks a potion. So, not a huge change. Though I like how they put all the stats on the top because you actually have to go through different menus using Escape on PC, which is a nice change.
Yeah, same character menu.
Yeah, same. There's no jiggly. I noticed this on the PC version. It jiggles when you're moving, but you can't have everything. So we're just gonna. So on the minimap, just follow. There's that little yellow kind of arrowy pointy thing.
Yeah, I wonder if I still have. I don't have anything equipped anymore.
No.
Okay, so we can show off the tutorial screen.
Yeah. Oh, the inventory. Yeah. So similar to the PC, a bit nicely done.
It seems like they. Is this basically the same thing as the PC menu? You're clicking through those things at the top?
Imagine, except no, there's nothing at the top. So imagine the PC version is everything except for that black bar at the top. You actually have to, you back out to the main menu, like not the main menu, but the main pause menu. Then there's journal, there's inventory, there's characters. So there's different items there, so you can't just quickly flip between them.
Okay. Alright, so I have all these
you can...
oils, I guess.
Yeah, so everybody who doesn't know about The Witcher, it's... I don't know, The Witcher 1 came out a while ago on PC, and The Witcher 2 came out last year. 2007? Okay, so... And then last year was The Witcher 2. It's a bit of a complicated RPG, I guess. There are some weird things about it, but
there's a lot of emphasis on alchemy and creating potions.
Yeah, and there's actually crafting in this one, too.
Oh, okay.
So, there's you can make your own bombs and all that stuff. But, no, it's such like a more mature game. We'll probably get to some stuff in a bit, which might be a bit more voice words being said. That so if you are just hearing us talk right now and we haven't sworn yet, this game will do some swearing for us.
We've got the subtitles on.
Yeah, the subtitles are also on there, so enjoy that. My favorite potion is the swallow. I enjoy the swallow. It makes your health come back. So technically, swallowing does make you feel better.
Anyways.
I'm gonna take all this back. All right, so
another thing I've noticed that I like about this game is the subtitles that pop up over people's heads when they're talking, so you kind of don't just get lost like in Skyrim where just everything pops up at the bottom of the screen.
either in Skyrim or Mass Effect, where like you'll hear, well, especially, well, not that you didn't really need to know in Mass Effect 3 whenever you're walking by and you get those little missions, but sometimes you just hear someone talking, you're like, oh, where did that, who just said this, where did it, okay, I'll find you.
Oh yeah, that's right, my favorite thing about this game is this pulse you can send out.
Yeah, it lights up when you can interact with and such. It's pretty cool.
I'm not sure what's going on.
I think this is just at a camp, people are just practicing. Yeah, take that training. Oh, you're actually breaking it. Yeah, take it. Oh wow, you sliced that shit. It's actually.
I wonder if it's dynamic slicing. Let's see.
Oh, I think that's the same animation as Frank did.
Alright, they've mapped the swords to the D-pad.
Yeah.
So the left one's on the left and the right one's on the right.
Yeah. But like, I think control-wise, I can't really compare it to the PC because I did use a 360 controller going through this on the PC.
Well, you did notice that the attack buttons,
the
face buttons are moved differently. So A is lighter fast attack, X is strong attack, Y is use your sign, and then B is roll.
I forget. I think on the PC version, if you use an Xbox controller, the X button is light attack, Y is heavy, A is dive around or dodge, and B is a cast your magic.
It's kind of like film grain. I don't know if that's supposed to be shadow.
That's so this is a really pretty game, by the way. For those of you who haven't seen The Witcher 2 at all before.
We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, son. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally.
Oh,
alright.
Perfect, you walk too fast.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen.
So, I guess similar to games like Dragon Age and Mass Effect, it's one of those dialogue wheel type stuff. Well, it's not a dialogue wheel.
It's not really a wheel, it's kind of like be sarcastic nicely or be sarcastic kind of a dick.
Yeah. So I would say the difference between this game is, like, Mass Effect is like a choose your own story. This is kind of like, you can sort of, but you are still Geralt. You are a character, you're not your character.
A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced
crew
can cock and release 2 bolts each minute, yet it has 1 flaw.
Your Grace, please take
the recoil of the arm is so strong upon firing.
Yeah. The storyline, even though you don't get to fully choose your own adventures,
it simply cannot
so
hit
good.
the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned.
The problem is I kind of have no idea who people are.
Yeah, it does a kind of shit job at sort of introducing it to you, sort of.
Well, I know this is a king that you are serving, and I know CD Projekt did put out like a Witcher 1 kind of like summary video on their YouTube channel.
Okay.
So,
well, this is King Full Test. Spoilers, I guess. What the fuck? That guy got messed up. At the end of the first game, you're protecting him, and that's only too much of the first game. It's just like someone's trying to kill him, and then you're just like, nope, and then he's like, all right, you're my best bodyguard, and then that's what's happening.
Too often they take me for someone.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
Yeah.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait.
And being a Witcher, money's all that matters, and I'm pretty sure this king's like, yo, what's up?
Norman Sagan.
Yeah, people tend to hate Witchers. I don't.
Yes, sir.
He seems fine with it.
Yeah. I think it's because in every prompt in the first game when there's a quest, there's always, and how much money are you going to pay me for this? And they're like,
I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists.
I guess I got some
Onward,
orins.
gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Don't dawdle. Actually, just to show something, go to your journal. I'm not sure how exactly you get to that
it's all on back button.
Okay, so flip to the journal, which is okay. So if you read the stuff on the right, it's really cool. Like for example, if you're doing this quest, it's reading you the story. It's not just hey, you should go do this.
Well, these are based on
the books, yeah. Which I think are written in Polish or something.
I think only like half of them have been translated.
Okay, yeah.
But the guy who wrote the books wrote the games.
Yeah.
Too. So.
Yeah. So no, I find that really neat. It'll be like I go to the dungeons one. I think that was written in a certain way. It's like my story begins. It's like after the faith. Like it's like almost him, either like an actual journal by him instead of just random quests. It's really cool. I don't know. I like it. Then again, on top it'll tell you exactly what the hell it's trying to say. So it gives you both ends.
Tell much about the assault on the castle.
So there you go. So you can back out of that.
Where is the one that I got from those dudes?
The dudes, it's by the King's Well. It's this one right here. So follow Full Test. That's all you're doing.
No, wait. Those dudes I talked to before.
Oh, I think it's Metelli's Heart. Melodies? No, it's when you're... Yeah, it's that one. So it'll
ran into the Crinfield Weavers. I lost his memory.
So there's gonna be a lot of ones.
This is a very mature game.
Yeah,
there was talk about.
Yeah, it's within 30 seconds, or no, maybe not 30 seconds. Maybe like a minute and a half into the game, there's like breasts and like pubic hair. I know those are like kind of weird to try and describe what exactly we saw there, but yeah, there was. It almost was a sex scene at the start, so and I think the first line you can choose to say is "fuck you" or something. So
yeah, the first dialogue choice in the game is like some guy offers to shake your hand and
awaits the royal
kind of you got handcuffs on.
Yeah.
They're my children.
You can say funny, and then he says "fuck off."
Yeah, fuck off. That's
one more time, someone will die painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me.
But yeah, so it is a kind of like flowy story style game.
Piss on the laws.
Well, when the game starts, it says, "Do you want to do the tutorial?"
Yeah.
And then it picks your difficulty based on how you did in the tutorial. Yeah. I died on like the third enemy, so I'm on easy right now.
Entirely within his rights.
When it first came out on PC, it was actually way too hard, and they were like, "We're trying to make it like Dark Souls," and people were like, "We don't want that at all."
This conversation is over, Excellency.
So it's all about like perfect timing with the parries and everything, and they changed that up a little bit.
Black ones in my camp before
this
a
king
battle.
doesn't seem to like his advice.
What has the world come to?
Well, you saved his life, so I guess he just kind of has to.
Than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient.
So I remember Triss Merigold from the first game.
Yeah,
she's in the beginning of the first game.
Yeah, she was just like a magician, not magician, this sorceress. And sorceresses are really powerful things. That's what
see, these are kind of just the dialogue.
As ever, not quite. So it's not really like yes or no. It's like yeah or yeah. There's always just a option.
I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Nothing new, sire.
So one other thing I did notice is that for some of the dialogue choices, when you're talking about story stuff, there seems to be kind of a dumb, just like generic response, so that people like me who have really no idea what's going on, don't know what to ask questions about. There's kind of like a
I want you at my side.
This continues the story and keep
then
going.
You may go where
well,
you please.
To be fair, in the first game you do have amnesia, so they kind of play on that. In this one, they're like, "Oh, I still have amnesia. I don't know what you're talking about." Or you can hit the buttons where he's like, yeah, "I know exactly what you mean." So there's. It's not like it breaks the story and he sounds like an idiot if you don't know what's going on. They just, I guess, references his amnesia.
The gods, Count Echeverry!
This is interesting that I guess it's an interesting representation of monarchs and stuff. He's kind of down, like, commanding the battle. He's not just, like, sitting on his throne like that other guy.
Like the Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so... there's a lot of random things. Actually, I don't think there's too many things like this in the game. But
what am I looking for?
I think if you look to the left a little bit, there's a dude. Yeah, is that the archer or somebody commanding?
Oh yeah, there. Okay.
So you can just kind of that guy's fucked.
1.5 degrees.
I fucked up on the PC version. I did 2.5 or something. He's still down.
As long as you hit that barricade.
Yeah, they got taken out.
Did we hit the bastard?
He's down.
It'd be cool if you like aimed at like a building, got somebody like on the can, just
time to attack. Follow me, Witcher.
Blows through the wall, and you're like, "Do we get him?" Yeah, totally.
No one calls Geralt. They're like, "Come on, Witcher, let's go."
Everybody refers to as Witcher.
No one likes Witchers, I guess.
Oh yeah, we saw at the start they called him Geralt of Riv or
yeah, in one of the new like what does it mean to be a Witcher cutscenes that they added. They call him Geralt the Riv.
The Riv. So, but it's Geralt of Rivia. That was his name.
We're not sure what's.
I don't. That's what. That's what we're not sure of. If in the Xbox version, I just keep moving. I just
point out that there is full achievements.
Oh yeah. So like myself, I bought it on the PC, not on Steam. So there was achievements on the Steam version. I don't know if they're the same ones as the Xbox. But yeah, this game is a full 1,000-point achievement game.
Lots of secret ones.
Lots of secret, yeah.
Although I guess this was probably a secret one.
Yeah.
Hit the guy with
yeah, that makes sense. I didn't see that one either. But without, I guess, speaking too much storyline-wise, what's neat about this game is it does have like a branching storyline where you can go one of two ways. and they're vastly different. So this game technically is like almost 2 games in 1, from what I've heard.
So there is replay value.
There is replay value. There's at least 2 ways to go through. With, I think, various endings. Well, actually, I don't know about the endings anymore, because they added on 4 more hours of content to the last act. So I could be just talking about shit that doesn't exist anymore. But, yeah. Or it's been changed. But, yeah, my favorite is actually when you try to climb those ladders before him, and then you get stuck in this, like, in front of him, and he's, like, ramming his head off your butt.
I'm kind of in a weird... Okay, I was talking to people behind the ladder.
Yeah. I'm still finding it weird to see A to talk to people, because it's still X on, like, it's everything's that button instead.
They desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
So I should say, like, if you guys did like any games like Dragon Age, but the story was just not...
It isn't like a sword-based combat with magic role-playing game.
Yeah, it's...
With the way the kind of magic integrates into, like, doing combos and stuff, it almost feels like a more mature Fable.
Yeah,
almost,
yeah,
it's very based on the magic and sword play. It's not just like hit X and kill people and use the magic and kill people.
Yeah.
There's tactics to it. There's setting traps and...
There's a lot. It's really it's the deep combat system.
One other thing we could talk about is the basic Xbox 360 edition comes with a lot of extra bonuses. You get a map.
You get a map.
You get the soundtrack to the game.
Yeah, the soundtrack. The game is 2 discs also on the Xbox, and it recommends that you install them to I guess unlock better textures. But yeah, you do get better textures and stuff. And I don't know if it's on every edition, but yours came with a booklet, which was the quest guide.
This is just the enhanced edition, so I think it's
So it's like strategy guide. So yeah, it comes with a strategy guide, or it's some sort of like the little descriptions of the quests we were showing you guys. It's a book that contains all that, which is pretty cool. Because some of those are actually like you learn the stories through it, which is kind of neat.
Whoa.
Yeah, you guys are hit by one of those things. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's I don't know if ever let's say you played Dragon Age and you were like, oh, this is pretty sweet, but the story's kind of poopy or something. This is like,
what the fuck do we want?
Yep, there's swearing. So yeah, it's mature. There's sex. I'm not trying to play the sex as being like, oh, we should buy it because there's sex, but it's just trying to prove that it's mature. The story is very like political.
I feel like this is dark fantasy. Yeah, even though Dragon Age says it's dark fantasy. Yeah.
This is actually pretty insane. And for those of you picking it up maybe on the PC for some reason, I know it is
$10 cheaper base price.
It is $10 cheaper, as well as if you have played Witcher 1, you can pull in your save, and it will give you some armors and some money and all this stuff. And I think a choice changes later on, but it's a menu thing.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a
Well, this is kind of how the game is taking place right now. Yeah. Here, you are in a dungeon, and you're not sure why, but you're telling the story to this guy.
Which is a pretty cool way to be like, yes, what's up?
Have taught me anything. It's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting. Continue your story.
So you made a point earlier when I was picking these, is you can kind of skip some of this intro sequence.
Yeah, there was 3 options. There was the morning of the assault, and we split up at the monastery. And I think if you were to choose the last one, it would skip the other ones. But I don't remember, because I think I tried it once, and it does let you go back, but then you have like this convoluted like, so we fought, but that morning we did this, and then it ended up that, so it's like really kind of fucked up.
You probably should
do them in order.
So we'll do the assault, cancel some fighting.
Yeah.
We'll get to fighting.
Yeah. Yes, you will. It was funny because when this first came out on PC, the fighting was really, really tough to handle, because like I said, they were trying to do that like Dark Souls thing, I think they said, and there was no tutorial at the time. The tutorial was actually patched in like a few months later.
Yeah.
And you just went in, you're like, what the fuck is like, you didn't know how to block, you're like dying instantly.
Well, even that tutorial was kind of confusing. So oh wow, they were not prepared for arrows. Yeah, very hard M.
Oh,
I've got a hood now. Where'd that come
from? Who done it?
Oh, I guess I'm wearing like King's colors.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Oh sweet, you got a little,
got like a
flippy tip thing.
Alright, who am I killing here? I'm killing green guys, eh?
Yeah. It'll you can't hurt your own dudes.
Oh, alright, that's nice. Where did the king go?
I do believe there's a button that you can hit somewhere that will turn on the ability to friendly fire. But I don't.
I didn't see it. I was looking in the menus.
Yeah.
Okay, that was simple. So I guess because we're kind of with an army here.
You shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
You will have some one time though.
Kill, Your Majesty.
There is. I like the combat system in this game a lot more. Witcher 1 was kind of like almost based off the kind of clicky Diablo style. There was some timing to it.
Yeah.
This is very much. This is very much. It almost feels more like Assassin's Creed, where you're counter blocking.
And a lot less forgiving though. Because blocking is all tied to certain
and you still take a damage when you block. You don't. It doesn't just.
Though as you level up, there are some things you can unlock to make it so you do take less damage or no damage, or you can auto parry random things, or parry and it doesn't take a box of vigor or whatever that adrenaline stuff is.
And I'm no duck. Any ideas?
Well, he's right. He's not a duck. He kind of sounded like a duck saying that.
Alright, so we gotta get downstairs. Alright, are we just cruising with the king now?
No, now you're just, he's in
he's just on his own, I just gotta...
So you have to get down there somehow.
Is there, can I go down this thing?
Yeah, you should, I think you can. There's something you can climb down. Because there is, it's not like Assassin's Creed style climbing, but there are a lot of little, oh, look, there's it'll be you'll go towards an edge and so you'll go towards an edge and it'll be climb, and then you can climb. So similar to
it's very weird searching. I'm not sure
how
to
you have to
contextualize
look. You have to look at the actual.
It's bags that drop out of people, not the people.
Yeah. So if you look for bags, you have to look at the bags to. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, now I got it.
But similar to Skyrim. There's a lot of things that you'll kind of look and you'll pick up and you're like, oh, I need all this shit, but there's weight and then you'll be overweight. And then
if we go in,
there's a lot of pointless crap.
It's out right at the top.
Yeah.
The top right there next to the orange.
But there is a lot of pointless crap that you can pick up in this game. And the actual pointless crap is actually under a junk title. So at least that's good. You don't have to worry about being like, can I sell it? This is good. Yeah, so for example, iron rings.
Just all junk.
Yeah.
Just get quest items. Yeah, tons of stuff. Alright.
Yeah, so let's run you straight into those arrows. Oh no, actually, do you run straight into the arrows, or do you to the left right here? There, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, there we go. So I was kind of right, just down the scaffold.
Pro, you can totally scale right back up that. I'm pretty sure it's on super jump though. Oh, you got some more dudes chasing
so
you.
Your HUD glows red when you're under attack. So.
Yeah, and you should probably pull out a sword.
So you have to unsheath.
It does happen automatically if you do hit attack, but you do have to pull it out, or else if you don't pull out, you're unprepared.
Oh, I have to...
Yeah, you don't have the post. You're level 1
Oh, jeez. Alright. That's...
tutorial. Wow, no, in easy you take a lot less damage.
And I kind of just kill people really quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. There doesn't seem... For people who care about achievements, there doesn't seem to be any difficulty-based achievements, except for dark mode.
Yeah.
So, which is the new mode that they added in the enhanced edition.
Which is actually,
I think it's supposed to be really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard, and I think it's either because I beat Witcher 2 on PC or they patched it in. But there's a mode that says insane, and it does the hardcore Diablo, and if you die, you're dead.
Well, it's probably dark mode, but
yeah. Well, they had dark mode as well, and then they have mode. So I find that kind of neat. But this game is really tough, and I think I would cry if I were to invest 30, 40 hours into this game, and then last boss battle, just die, and then just cry myself to sleep.
Well, about how long is this game?
It took me.
I can tell from Witcher 1 that there's lots and lots of side quests.
Yeah, there's a lot of side quests. If you do them all, I did I was doing all the side quests until the last act, where I kind of just wanted to rush through it. Because I did play the game. I played a bit in May last year when it came out, and then a bit in November of last year, and then this year I beat it finally. So I just kind of wanted to beat it. Yeah, there's a lot of side quests, and I think it took me roughly 36 hours to go through the entire game. So it is really long, and like I said, you can actually go through it a second time and choose a different route. But I don't know too much about it, so I'm not sure if it's a completely yes, I'm gonna go this way, or yes, I'm gonna go the other way. But I might play through it again on dark mode to see what that's like.
So I'm not sure, how do I deal with the shield guy?
Just heavy attack him.
Oh, it's heavy attack?
Or if you want to use your magic, you could ard him and then or fire his entire body.
Yeah, so there's this quick menu in this game. I'm not sure how it works on PC, but
you got a slow motion arrow into your side there. That was great.
It doesn't actually stop the combat.
No, it doesn't actually.
So let's
stumbling over in slow motion. So yeah, there's Ard, which is air. There's you got it really quick. That was weird. There's Quen, which is a shield. There's Igni, which is fire. Yurden, which is a trap, and Axi, which is take over people.
And it will show you that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what the fuck is going on in this game. It would do that. This game is flipping out.
It's kind of going up.
Yeah, I think it's like something exploded, but then you had the menu open, so it decided to just keep slow motioning through the air.
Someone's shooting at me.
Yeah, I think it's above.
All right, so we'll just what do we do with this?
Oh wait, no, he's just standing over there by the box to the left.
Oh, there he is.
Ow. You just took it in the face. Yeah,
these people are getting up really fast.
I don't understand what that animation is glitching out about.
You made a comment while I was playing the tutorial that it kind of is supposed to knock people down, but people were just kind of like stumbling and not doing very much. So
it could just be a little messed up thing here. So I do remember it stunning people and knocking people back on the ground, kind of like a Fuzzro dot. But yeah, you can cock that ballista. Smash that A button. You got some QTEs in this game. Pretty much when I was playing on PC, that happened, and I was like, okay, I'm plugging in the controller. There isn't that many, though.
Well, there is a menu option for difficult QTEs, so I wonder if it's like
I think it's
tapping or like
hit A button.
Yeah.
So,
alright, buddy.
I think the only quick time events that I had on the PC version was...
I'm gonna turn this difficulty.
Yeah, because it is really easy, and you're really not taking any damage. I played it on normal, I think, or hard.
Block this guy. Push him. Oh, he's almost dead. Oh no, he's not.
Yeah, he was.
Was that his shield's help then?
I guess. No, I think it's because you didn't hit him, so it was just showing his name. So I think your best bet right now is get behind him actually.
Oh, because he's kind of staggered.
Yeah. There you go. Now you're stabbing his open side.
So there is a lot of dynamic animations in this game as you're attacking.
Yeah.
I've noticed. Kind of depends where you're standing. Let's see if I can.
I think they actually toned this down. So I remember on PC when we started off, this one dude was actually I think 3, and it would just throw multiple people at you, and it didn't introduce anything, so you didn't know how to lock on, you didn't know how to block, and you're just kind of trying to deal with it. But
at least it's a tutorial this time.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that we're level 1 and you have to unlock those abilities because there's a lot of you can parry
basic
if you
stuff.
Block. Yeah. Right before, and if you're blocking and someone's attacking you, you can do a counterattack. You could attack at the right point.
Oh well. Could have been worse. I guess you failed at cocking it last time, or
no, I'm aiming it now.
Oh.
I was pulling the bolt back and then I aimed it.
Okay.
So see, there's more guys.
Yeah. So now it's only okay. Here's the 3 guys. So.
There is lock on in this game too. I'm not using it right now.
Yeah, because it does.
But you can kind of move around.
Camera lock on. It's actually really helpful for boss battles. Yeah, later on, I mean, you do have those standard spells. You have all those to start off, but they do get more powerful if you put points into them. As well as my favorite thing to put points into was the dive roll. I think you can make it dive roll at 400% distance. So you could mash it, and you have direct control as you're rolling, so you can kind of like roll around a guy, and
yeah, I can kind of see that now.
It's actually pretty cool. So
is there a combo system in this game between switching between fast and heavy?
There's a timing base where yes, you can pull off certain moves.
I can see you kind of,
but
if you keep chaining it, you get kind of different.
Yeah, like if you have a heavy guy, normally if he has a shield out, if you start with the heavy, then you can go into light ones while he's like staggered if you want to get more hits in. There's little things like that. But there's no sort of like YX is something and XXY. I don't think so, but I never really paid too much attention to that.
All right,
let's launch this bolt. Yeah, so this part of the game is a bit of a slower type introduction to it. It does, however, get a lot more.
I guess this was technically meant to be kind of the tutorial.
Yeah, this is what the game originally started as, the tutorial level. So
storm the tower!
But I don't know. to be honest, story-wise, this is probably one of the best things I've ever played.
How do I get back up there?
You go up those stairs that you went.
Can I actually just super jump back?
No.
What? No. What's this? Oh yeah, there's the tutorial for casting signs.
So
can I actually super jump back?
You can't super. There's no super. You just are downward. No, you go up those stairs thing on the right, and you can kind of climb your way back up. Right. I'm pretty sure.
There's one of those guys over here.
Yeah. Probably murdered them. Game's probably gonna tell you to fight people on stairs. Never mind. Yeah, so you can climb back up. So yeah, most of the time, if ever you do have trouble with those, put your weapon away, and sometimes like prompts like pick up items will reappear. I guess they didn't fully.
There's some weird like directional context-based stuff, but
yeah,
I'm sure you get used to it if you.
Yeah, there's just you'll encounter it and you're like, oh, okay, and then it's kind of back to awesome. I'm starting to think I might have played on hard, because I remember every time I got hit, it was like a quarter of my health just disappearing. But I highly recommend not playing that way, because it did get...
Well, even normal, it's kind of encouraging me to be a little safer, and I can't just like spam past the time stuff I was doing.
You almost killed the king. You almost
you
slashed upon his back.
Settle down. You told me you couldn't do that.
This game is subtitled Assassin Kings, but wait now. Let's not just murder anybody.
Up here. Oh, lost guys.
Actually, we lied. This is Assassin's Creed 3, everybody. No. Made by CD Projekt.
This does seem to have a very similar feel to Assassin's Creed 1. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, minus all the climbing and stuff.
Yeah.
But oh man, the first zone that you actually get to after this has some of the like most epic lighting I've ever seen. I won't explain what it is, but really, to anybody who's interested in this game, I think we mentioned before that on the Xbox this was $59.99 or
$59.99.
At least in Canada here, and on PC it's $49.
I saw some weird. If people are clever about it, I saw some like Best Buy flyers that if you clicked and went to the website, it was like $49.99. So
okay. But yeah, so it is $49 on PC, and I think
it's on Steam sale right now.
Yeah, it's on Steam sale right now. But there's other websites out there. I think Green Man Gaming might have it for cheaper, or just other random. I know sometimes I go to G2 Play or something.
Well, there is that new feature we just found out about where you buy it on PC.
Yeah.
Get that backup copy.
Yeah. If you do already own it on PC, when you load up the launcher after installing the Enhanced Edition, it tells you that if you put your CD key in on goodoldgames.com, GOG, you will get a second like free copy on Good Old Games. Okay. So yeah, see, this is what I meant. Is the game would throw you into this, and you'd be like, whoa, what the? So you haven't drank any of your potions, so you don't actually have any.
Can I do that?
Not during the
cheese.
Because that's why it kind of made sense
totally
to the animation
up here.
No, you should be all right. It is pretty easy to actually murder things. This is why, if you want, switch to. Okay.
Oh, I just died.
Next time, if you're low health, what you want is throw on the Quen sign. You'll get that little shield.
Oh, you still use all your signs?
Yes.
Okay.
Game over. Sure.
So it's not like.
I do remember quick saving really often. Okay. If it doesn't, what you've done is like, wow. Pretty sure. Let's hope. We're about to tell you guys about the quick saving or the auto saving.
Totally on purpose. Okay, it's right here.
Perfect. So that's
but I still
perfect.
can't.
No, you'll be able to do it. So yeah, so just roll in there, pull out your weapons, switch to like Quen if you want.
Oh, this big guy, man.
He just like swinging, doesn't care.
So there is kind of like mini bosses, bigger enemies.
Yeah. So Quen is what was my go-to thing. Yeah. Right. So it says 37 seconds to 36 at the top. Every time you take a hit, I believe it takes off like 20 seconds. So you can maybe take a hit or two. And you can level it up to being like a minute and a half later on. So that's why.
He hit me once and it took it off.
So yeah, it depends on what's hitting you. It is really helpful to have though. So now you're bleeding apparently.
Oh, that's
out of your fucking armpit. That's a terrible place I don't want to bleed out of.
That guy lived a long time.
Yeah, that guy was just blocking. Like everyone just walks away like a badass. Like, yeah, we dealt with these people. What's up?
That's nice that the loot is kind of all in bags.
Yeah. And I mean, yes, you're finding cloth and stuff for crafting. You do. Oh, I think there's some special stuff down there. Actually.
What? Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy is.
There's a lot of funky stuff. I mean, CD Projekt doesn't. They make really good games, but hey, it's just like Dragon Age. It's just like Skyrim. There are little twitches and shit, but overall, yeah, I think you missed. Yes, you encrusted some armor enhancements. So, you can add things onto your skills that you learn when you level, as well as items, everything in slots. Mm-hmm. I think once you put something into a slot, it cannot be taken out or replaced, though. I think. I never tried it because I was always afraid of that, so I'm gonna stick with that. But I could
maybe you kept telling me about stuff that you never tried in this game.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you kept taking quarter hits of your health.
Yeah.
Or be put down like the rabid dogs you are. Aryan Lavalette, this will be no easy task. Surrender, Aryan.
There's some kind of weird balancing in the voices in this game too. Sometimes people really far away are really loud like this, and then. Geralt is always really loud.
Geralt is just awesome. Has he spoken yet since we started this?
No.
Oh no, we said the yes, sire.
You got a better idea?
Oh.
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron, heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Oh, so is there kind of like talking people down? Alright, so here's level up. Oh, jeez. Can I actually do level up stuff?
Yeah, you should be able to. Okay. Enjoy leveling up without the jiggling, though. Jeez, it's not as fun.
So I can't do any of these.
No, you can't do anything
until
8.
8.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Yeah.
So do the training path.
I think, however, you can save up those points and put them in, but some of these are good. Like. And I don't think you need to actually choose the one to unlock the others. Like, other than I think these last ones.
It's looking like I can just.
No, yeah, I think you can actually unlock any of them. So, if there's any of these that sound good.
Where's the parrying? Oh, there it is. I want that. Oh no, I can't. It's not letting. So I guess I have to do this one of these.
Which one? Oh, yeah. So yeah, I think
you have to kind of go
one
up the tree
of the
then.
chains,
Right.
but I don't think you need all 3. So that's there you go.
Well, I have 1 point, so let's get.
Oh, you have another point? Oh, you didn't actually.
I didn't put it in. Alright, so. Okay. Wow, good thing I just got that.
So
supposed to do this?
Yeah. So the parrying thing that you just could have got, you know how it said parry blows from all sides? What that used to do is I think allowed you to riposte and such, or something like that. Or no, it just allowed you to parry.
Oh, there's kind of an auto attack, kind of move from person to person without you telling you.
That's what I was saying. Like usually I didn't bother with the lock on because it just kind of, when you saw a blow coming, you just roll out of the way and then just keep destroying your team. This is really cool attack animations compared to
that. Wow.
It still does it on the Xbox. I wasn't sure if it was going to do that. Physics are hilarious on some of the things that fall off people. Mostly the swords. Bows too. They just kind of spin out of control. It's awesome.
I guess there's something we should mention about loading into an old save game on the PC.
Oh yeah, I loaded up. I installed the enhanced edition. That guy's just bending over all weird. Anyway, so I loaded up the enhanced edition, and I was like, all right, let's see what they added. I'll load up one of my save files from the last act of the game, and I guess I was
one of the things they said that they had done in this enhanced edition is extended the last act of the game by 4 hours
or something, or they added quests throughout, but it sounded like all the 4 hours are at the end. But yeah, so I loaded it up and I was just falling through the world on something that didn't exist anymore, I think. So whether or not it was just that I fell through it and then the screen turned on and then I was falling through it and I didn't see anything, but I was falling through the world. So I'm not sure how that plays into anything.
So is this a boss fight?
I think you can actually talk some people down.
So this, okay, so I should say surrender and save your men.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk them down.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
I think this dude's actually the only guy who has a weird formed face in the entire game.
None.
I'm gonna say that. I just remembered his chin being just ridiculous.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a witcher and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
I almost think with this guy, he like would have respected you more if you'd said like, all right, yeah, let's fight. Oh, okay, yeah. So I guess I don't know. So it is really kind of branching stories depending on.
Some of the choices you make, like this is still the intro, so there's nothing you can really change because either way you're going to end up in that dungeon.
Yes.
But in the first act, there's a lot of things that you say something, and then you go back to town, and then something would happen, and you're like, oh shit, like, I didn't even realize that. Like, there's some choices that you'll make that will have little consequences or little improvements, but little.
So I'm gonna try. Let's settle this between us, because I think that'll just be like a one-on-one, and like save his men theoretically.
Yeah. So. This is between us.
So be it. Stand back, men.
Otherwise I probably would have to kill all of them. Right?
So. My nanny told me stories about you when I couldn't sleep. I especially liked the one of Renfrey and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
That dream will not have a happy ending.
Oh man, this kind of sucks. This guy's like, man, I loved you when I was a kid.
He's mine.
He's probably fighting.
I should have drank some potions, man.
Yeah, I have so many fights. Habit. To be honest, the potions don't last more than like 10 minutes. So unless you want to keep reapplying them, what would normally end up happening? Wow, he just wow. What would normally keep also while you have the shield on, your vigor doesn't regenerate. It's like once it's off, it'll come back. Oh shit, is he gonna walk into it? Sweet. You actually did a lot of damage.
But I'm on fire now too.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Alright.
You should probably
can I not drink like a healing potion in the middle of a battle?
No. Because that would require you to reach into your purse.
do I kind of recover?
You know what I would do is I'd just roll in there and just hit him and then try and roll around him. So wait, and then just. There you go.
Oh, there is. So dodging is a pretty valid way of doing stuff.
Especially once you get those things that I told you about, where you can just roll like 600% farther. So you don't have a shield anymore.
Oh, okay. I'll put that back on.
So, if you want to enjoy the game with a bit of strategy, I would recommend not relying on Quen through the entire game. Though, until you've got those 8 levels and you can kind of branch off, maybe stick with it.
Yeah, this
because
like
it will
if I wasn't
save you
here, I'd probably be dead.
Yeah. Well, in all, I mean, for this game, I would just say if there's anybody out there who's like played the Dragon Age series or I don't know what other game. I can't think of any other games really off the top of my head. Like there's maybe the old school Neverwinter stuff. Like I don't know, just RPG games with story and branching choices. Not gonna just name Dragon Age, but it's
well, I mean Mass Effect. It's just sci-fi instead of
So the cutscene trying to cut away so you don't kill him, and you're just like, just take it off. Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
Perfect. Never mind. So I was wrong about that. They're just like, okay, well, sir.
Done? Are you gonna fight me?
His eyes are so cool.
Now they're done.
No one's gonna take a stab at it. He cuts his own throat. He's like, "Fuck it, we're done here."
This feels like the kind of dark fantasy game. I almost want to show that new opening cutscene.
Yeah. If you want, I think. You can just load into this thing and then just save.
Successor of one of Temeria's oldest families,
and then we'll just
kind of show off that new.
Because that cutscene's really sick.
You mourn Arian?
No, he was one of a dying breed.
And
he was a traitor.
This version also does have that arena thing, which I'd never actually played on the PC, but it's some sort of leaderboardy.
Why does he keep? What is this dragon?
You don't know about EX. You're still recounting what happened. It's weird. It's a weird start, but yeah.
Was it in Witcher 1?
No, this is all this. So this is all that's happening about that fight that's going on.
I'm gonna ask him.
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle, killed hordes of.
So there was a dragon apparently that I think that flew over.
Where?
So maybe that's gonna happen
direction of
later in this. Like,
I think it almost killed us all.
Yeah. Once again, I think you could have skipped that. So or done whatever.
Oh, this is a whole.
Yeah.
I just go into a new.
Now you're gonna learn about dragons. This is what that dragon thing.
Okay, cool.
So I think this is where it would have been introduced. Oh, Triss, you're so hot. You see her titties in 5 minutes of this game.
Open the gate! Arian lives! Open now! Kneel before your king and I shall show you mercy!
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to lead us to town.
Okay.
There's some real hair, like jankiness in this game.
Yeah.
Just kind of like glitching through necks and stuff.
I'm kind of glad it does happen because, like, most of the time it will look really cool.
Forces.
So I'll take that little face clipping because I'd rather have stuff move than being super straight.
What of the Baron? You really had to kill him.
Yes, good. All right.
Could we have talked that guy down?
I think so. I think so.
Was I supposed to tell him to put his sword down? Fool?
I think
Even though
so.
he's all like...
I think so.
Whatever. So there's clearly like stuff to do in this game.
Sorry.
Branching paths.
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
There's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalettes are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
I think what I prefer with these choices is that instead of sounding like incredibly good or incredibly bad, it's more like, instead of going through Mass Effect, you're like, I want to be pure Paragon.
There's no distinction.
Yeah, it's just, oh shit, this happened for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
really so here's the dragon. So if I hadn't asked about the dragon, would I have totally missed this?
Yeah, I think so. So a lot of people just get fucking... They're done.
So this is really fantasy. I thought it was kind of more medieval with magic, but there's...
No, there's some crazy shit in this game. Okay. There's dwarves and stuff too.
Dragon! Take cover! To the
Do you want, I'd say
let's...
Protect the king!
So yeah.
What? How long do we have?
Not that long. We actually probably should wrap it up soon. So I think we'll just back out here.
To...
Give you guys a taste that there's a dragon in the game. Oh, you can't. So, alright, so just keep going forward then for now.
Maybe because I'm like in combat?
Yeah. So, you might not want to be fighting because there's just flames.
Well, I think I'm about to die, so I can't really see what to do.
If you die, we'll just switch back to it.
Yeah, if I die, I'll just put out this thing.
So I think you should probably leave this burning place.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
So just keep going straight. Okay, so you were apparently burned by something.
I think it's the dragon breathing fire.
Yeah. Or just flaming things. Flaming all about. Flaming. Yeah, so we'll show you guys the cutscene that they added onto it. And it's one of the stuff that you get in the Enhanced Edition, if ever.
Apparently they added more cutscenes into the main game, too.
Yeah.
So.
Transitions, I think, from act to act is, I think, where they added most of them. As well as they added an intro and an outro. So this is the new intro to the game. We'll just go ahead and hit that.
I'm just gonna let this play.
Yeah. I'm glad this video isn't impressed. So you show this. I really hope this will be what you think. Beefy eyes that guy looks. I've got children in my arms.
I'm gonna assume this other guy is a witcher because he's got potions and stuff.
Take everything you want. Excel, celebrate your brand. That's good gum. Just like put it in your mouth, freezes everybody around you. Oh. Like when he drinks, like, alright, let's deal with this shit now.
you did notice this, I guess, a bit from this cutscene in the launch trailer.
Yeah.
For the game, and you were like, I
was like, I don't recognize, when does this happen? And apparently it's the intro, so I'm glad that's okay. Because I was almost like, there's a new act in the game, or... I love it's like the whole boat shattered.
Everything is just like it flash froze like the insides of everything. Yeah, too. That's a crazy like.
Probably the coolest intro I've ever seen.
Well, like it makes a point of introducing like that guy's a mage, this guy's like a really good archer, and like stuff is going down.
Like we said, this game is M-rated, so shit like this.
If you don't like bloody stuff, look away.
Oh, well. Especially throat slicing, it's like I don't. Love that. I love that. Like nothing of them exists anymore. Especially if you don't like this. Just look away.
He's got a snake now. He totally is a witcher, isn't he?
You're a very observant person. Until there's the other boats, like, what the fuck is happening over there? Should we do anything?
Well, it was all in slow motion, so I guess it happened in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I guess so. Flash freeze, stab, rip the head off, jump off. Whoa, sweet.
They're like, the boat is sinking.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's there's also this new movie explaining what a witcher is, too.
Yeah.
Because they kind of deal with that at the beginning of the first game, but I guess if you didn't play the first game on the Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, I'm, in my mindset, I already know like what a witcher is. It's like, oh yeah, no, whatever, just get to the game. But
I just thought they were demon hunters. I didn't know anything about the kind of mutation.
But yeah,
stuff.
they're like mutated people who, well, yeah, I'm not sure exactly the full thing behind them, but yeah, they're mutated people.
So they can drink their potions and stuff.
Toxic.
Yeah,
that's great.
There's lots of mythology to this game, and it kind of starts out. It's like, hey, stuff is going on. You're like, where are all these places? I don't really. But you kind of get into it.
Yeah, it does explain stuff. It starts off tough because it does relate to stuff, but it does have its own story, so you stop caring about the stuff you don't know. But no, I'm excited to see what Xbox people are going to think about it if they haven't played the first one. So.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, we're going to end it right here. So I guess, yeah, this is Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition for the Xbox 360. Also available on PC. It's on PS3? No, it's 360 only.
It's 360.
So, yeah, I'm Richo.
I'm Dan.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave some comments and subscribe.
Thanks.
Take care, everybody.